on.
Hi! Hi! Hi!
Amazing. Okay, so we are Vicky and Brandon.
I'm Brandon, that's Vicky.
Okay, this is Brandon, this is Vicky, this is the kiddos.
Hi!
We are definitely not your ordinary family. Definitely not. Well, this is Sophie. This is Sophie. How about you?
I'm Vivian and this is Mark.
This is Mark.
So like when I'm Mark and I just got what's going on?
Okay, Mark. So anyway, our story is very different. We are definitely a very wholesome family, but not the traditional family. So I've met Brendan a little over a year ago, and so he was a new member of the family, and it was kind of unbelievable how amazingly he blended and how amazingly he fit with all of us, and we are a pretty happy unit. And there's nothing normal about our family, absolutely nothing. You want to talk about just how different we are?
And it shouldn't work, but it does.
On paper, nothing about the two of us should work. Nothing. Nothing. You just... Why I'm talking about the opposites attract without exaggeration. There's probably not a single thing about us that matches. It doesn't. But yet, we are working perfectly together from day one. And this is our Sophie.
Hello.
Everybody probably knows Sophie from America's Got Talent and Little Big Shots and Ellen. She was in movies and commercials. She's our little star. She's definitely the drama queen, as I am. So if we had to separate the family in parts, so this is two dramatic, eccentric, overreacting drama queens right here, because both of us are performers. I am a concert pianist and a singer. I have been doing this since I was 8 years old, 9 years old, and that's all I knew. The stage and performing, was all that my life was before I had my babies. What's so special about Brandon? I don't even know where to begin, because whenever you see Brandon, they're like, oh, this guy is a hunk, he works out, he is just a good looking individual. And something you do not expect is Brandon happens to be the biggest nerd I have ever met in my life. His knowledge in science and physics and quantum stuff I don't understand is incredible. And he is a gym hunk. He is working out all the time, and in fact he is a celebrity trainer. So the fact that he is so sport and gym oriented yet has to be such a highly intellectual person, that was mind-blowing to me. And also he is the funniest and the most hilarious person you ever met. There's not a minute in my day that I don't crack up of his jokes and pranks and just whatever he does. He is the funniest person.
I'm a very sarcastic jokester.
He is.
All the time.
59.
All the time.
Did you see that face?
Brandon is very nerdy. He, you know, what's the show again called?
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy. He answers every question right.
Yeah.
Okay, not every, but
He's a Jeopardy champion in this house
could.
for sure.
And he loves WWE. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he introduced us to a lot of things we never heard about. WWE is one of them.
He's very, like, what kind of shocked about me is, like, I agree with like how he was so like buff and so smart and so like sarcastic. It's almost like a bad boy nerd.
Yeah, I know.
You don't see those
handsome,
like,
attractive, bad boy individual, which happens to be kind and caring and loyal and loving and just the best person I've ever met in my life, that's for sure. So let's talk about Sophie now, since she's sitting here. I think I've said a lot. She is a brighting light. She is the brightest star whenever she enters any room. She is born for the cameras, born for the stage. She's not shy in any way. She is a I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe her. She is it. She is it. That's for sure. Okay.
I love how brave and confident she is. I love how she can just speak up in any way scenario, and I love how she can just sing very good. She acts very good too. I'm very proud of her career.
Aww.
And also I think she's very loving. She loves to hug people. She loves to be get I'll be Sophie, she just loves to hug you.
We're affectionate. Me and Sophie, we are
Big time.
extremely
Big
affectionate.
time.
Yeah, loving, affectionate, never enough hugs and kisses. So that's something about it. We're gonna talk about Mark now because he is the whole different species. Mark, say hi to everybody. Why is it so incredibly important for me? Mark is one of the biggest reasons because I think there's a lot of stigma and a labeling about children and people with autism, and Mark is autistic, and I would love for this show to be the way to raise a true, complete awareness of autistic children, because Mark happens to be the most loving, the most just sincerely open, adorable, affectionate, brilliant little boy. He knows things that I don't know where he knows about, and I think it's gonna entertain everybody so much because he is a legit different species of a person.
What's your favorite car, Mark?
What's your favorite car, sweetheart?
Cadillac Escalade.
Okay, that
Any
changes.
other cars you like?
What other cars do you like?
A BMW i3 and Cadillac Escalade 2.
And how about Teslas?
Right. What about Model S?
Model S.
What about
He
the
knows everything about the cars.
Yeah.
He loves astronomy. He loves planets. He loves chemistry. He loves. He is the most amazing speller I've ever seen. He can spell pretty much any word without any grammatic mistakes. I don't understand how he does that. And so Mark is just a funniest little thing, and nothing about him is predictable. So I think people would just crack up watching him. And again, I'll repeat that, raising awareness for autism is something I'm very passionate about, and I cannot wait for this to be an opportunity for us to showcase to the people. We would like to talk about Vivian right now. So Vivian is genuinely a beautiful, kind soul. She is the most maternal little girl, probably next to myself, I've ever met in my life. She cares for Mark and her sister. She cares about everybody. She is very compassionate. She is very shy. At the same time, she is so creative and talented. And I think, again, if I had to split the screen, so this is a dramatic performers, overreacting, sensitive souls. And these two, Brandon and Vivian, are complete clowns. They're nerds. They are always making pranks, always making jokes, and they have so many plans of pranking, I guess, me and Sophie and Mark. I don't know. So this is Duke, by the way.
Is he in camera?
We have a Duke in the shot. This is Dukey. This is our dog, and he is the sweetest thing you ever meet. So
So sweet.
The king, the queen, the princesses, the prince, and the duke.
And
the Duke. That's right. Okay, talk about your sister for a second. Duke, down. Lay
Well,
down.
she's very kind and loving, and I think she's very smart, and she's like super funny. When I sometimes try to get like someone to make me laugh, like I search up like try not to laugh, like almost none of those get me.
It's hysterical. She's also extremely artistic. She's really good with drawing. She makes her own animations. She loves anime and Japanese culture. And she is a preteen, almost a teenager, which comes with a lot of raging hormones, with a lot of drama, with a lot of sensitivity, a lot of moodiness, which we all have to deal with. But she, okay, there you go. There you Another thing which I think makes us so different, and nothing that I want to raise awareness about, is not all families are traditional. Not sometimes I believe in second chances, right? And Brandon came in a family, and he truly, and I think kids will confirm that, became an incredible father figure for my children. Somebody for my girls to look up in terms of how a woman should be treated, how the children should be raised, and I think I could not ask for a better father figure and role model for my little boy, because I definitely let him get away with more stuff than I should, and Brandon put him straight in line. I mean, I don't like talking about myself. I am definitely a creative person. I'm definitely all about arts and music. We just lost Mark. Bye, Mark.
You went to the restroom.
Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely a creative person. I love to use my imagination in every little aspect of my life. I'm extremely affectionate. I am extremely giving and loving. That's emotional, yeah.
What I think about my mother is that she's very loving and caring, and she can do many things at once. She's always doing so many things, and then she is very emotional. I think the emotionalist person I've met. I love how mommy, well actually how Brandon how mommy takes care, how Brandon takes care of mommy, and how they're always like they are opposite, but they are a good team. Sometimes she can be a bit soft and he can be very harsh. And then I really love my mom, and I love Brandon. I see him as a father figure for me, and Mark and Sophie, and I really love both of them and my mom.
No, thank you, baby.
Okay, we are for sure opposites in about every single way possible, but it's a really great compliment in so many ways. She really is so emotional and so caring, and I'm really logical and sort of that kind of almost stereotypical guy, and very into athletics. She's very into the arts, but one dream of mine was to play Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven, and she taught me how to play it so I can play one song on the piano, and it is Moonlight Sonata. So, and I'm a corrective exercise specialist, so I deal a lot with getting people out of pain, and she's been in a lot of pain in the neck and the spine, and so my background in athletics and corrective exercise has come into her world and helping her with that. But it goes so much deeper than that in so many ways. She's a master chef. I am a master at the microwave and the George Foreman. But we'll do projects together, and I just have so much fun with her. And you know, she's come into my world and I go into hers. So it's really this really great interweaving of two different, very different worlds, very different universes, and weaving them into one. And it's been such a really
I'm always overdressed, he's always underdressed. This is him really dressed up.
This is overdressed for me.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous because he's so simple. He just wears this workout clothing all the time, and this is how I actually dress every day. This is like not an exaggeration.
Same with me.
We're very different. And
what's the characters that you said? I'm the one guy and you're the girl. The Disney movie. You said that I'm like the Disney character guy.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast?
No, not that guy, the other one.
Oh, I know exactly who we are. We're Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. That's exactly who we are, because you cannot put our personalities closer to any character than that, because I'm totally a Rapunzel in every way, and he's a sarcastic Flynn Rider who doesn't believe in any emotions but ends up falling in love with somebody like Rapunzel. So it's pretty close. Yeah. We cannot wait to share our story, because I think it's very inspiring to see how families sometimes don't work out. They don't. Sometimes they don't. But that doesn't mean that something truly beautiful and authentic and real, and I wouldn't say perfect, but really, really darn close to that.
You have the authenticity, you have the realism, and then you've got the dynamics of this family, which is just, it covers such a huge spectrum. To see how all these worlds kind of come in together
Yeah.
is really, really interesting.
I cannot, like, I want to inspire so many men and women in the world who may be heartbroken, whose families didn't work. Both me and Brandon, we've been through a lot. We've been through things that most people would not go past, right? Not be strong enough to overcome, right? We did, both of us overcome our own very sad stories. And I want this story to be an inspiration that no matter how dark your life can be, something this beautiful can happen. Like, I could not be happier, the kids could not be happier. Cannot speak for Brandon, but I think we all are pretty happy together. And yeah, I think that would be a wonderful, wholesome show to watch, because there's going to be truly a lot of laughter, a lot of emotions. We can be responsible for that, the two of us, and a lot of comedy. This is this side.
I'll take care of that.
And a lot of whatever Mark is. I don't even know how to.
Alien.
And some alien-like situation with Mark, non-stop, 24/7. So this is us, and thank you so much for watching. There's that.
Let's go work out.
Bye. Let's go to the gym.
Gym time. Let's go.
Bye.